Okay, so I'm talking about the first stanza on how he's like, when he says, since the flea bit him and the flea bit her. Okay, so I'm going to refer this to a real life situation. I knew this girl who hooked up with someone, and like, there was this guy, he was like, well, since you hooked up with him, then you can hook up with me. And I just feel like, it's just like wrong, just because one thing did something. Okay, just because one thing happens, it doesn't mean that it can happen again, or it doesn't mean the other person wants it to happen again. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay.
Like, I understand you. I don't. Okay, sorry, I'm really bad at English. I understand. I don't really get his point, because just because it happened with one person doesn't mean it's gonna happen with someone else. Like did you mean that he said that because that person did it with that one person, that they should with the other person?
Yeah.
I don't really understand the concept of that, because it's not. It's why, if it meant something with one person, it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna mean something with someone else. So I don't really understand that point. I'm gonna throw it. I'm just gonna throw it.
Like, since he's saying that since the flea bit her, and the flea bit him, like, I was just
saying like your friend related it to that.
Yeah,
like,
I was just like kind of relating
okay.
it. So I was just saying it's wrong
for
him in the first place to be like, you know what? Now we can have sex now because we both share something in common, and it's just So the second stanza is about if you were to kill the flea, it would kill all of us.
What you mean, I'm asking what it means. Basically, are you saying with the flea?
It's saying that basically he's saying the flea connects them all together now.
Is the flea sex? Have we all agreed to that?
He's saying it's sex.
It's the bed, remember we did
I mean, we get it. I know it's a bed, but I'm like, he's like, if you kill the flea, can I ask Billy?
Sex on the flea.
What?
You have sex on the flea.
That's not what I asked.
The flea is the sex.
But I'm saying, basically, the flea is the sex. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he's saying, if the flea dies, that means sex dies. Just
And our marriage dies, and we both die.
Well,
yeah, which is true, because right now in society, sex is number one thing.
he's saying that
I
basically.
didn't get that at first.
Yeah, because he's saying since the flea bit both of them, then they should just go ahead and have sex because they share.
Okay, stop saying the flea. Just say since they both had sex. The flea's starting to really confuse me.
Well, that's what it is.
They did have sex.
No, they didn't have sex.
The flea bit him, and then it bit her, and so it both had her blood and his blood in the flea. So you said by killing the flea.
What is this, Cupid shot him in the ass?
Yeah, I guess. But it's saying by killing him, you kill her blood, his blood, and the flea's blood. So internally,
that connection just
they said when you.
Basically, they've already had sex because the flea already has the blood of the girl and the guy. So it's well, basically our blood's already together, so we might as well just have sex.
So it wasn't like a smash and leave.
No.
So he just wants to continue with that.
He's just trying to get her to have sex.
Yeah, he's trying.
So he's just trying to keep her going, just with that
because
sexual
he's
attraction.
well, you already we basically already had sex, so we might as well just do it.
Yeah, he's trying to make a point on why they should have sex.
I mean, because I got the whole flea concept at Moto thing, but I was like, it's just certain things that he was referencing the flea to. I was just like, so he talking about sex or no?
So do you think that it's wrong that he said since they both got bit by a flea, do you think that's a good way on to ask someone if
I mean,
they
I don't
have
think
sex
he
with you?
should have asked her like that. I think it should have been up front, so
Let's do it.
you trying to be my sex buddy or not? Be honest. I hate that foolery. You know how you were saying about your friend and the boy or whatever? I feel as if if somebody does something with somebody, it shouldn't be their business that they do with that other person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why kiss and tell? And why are you in their business to know what they did? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my number one big thing. So if I had sex with so-and-so, let me have sex with so-and-so. Just because I had sex with so-and-so, let me have sex with shit. Okay? Slide away.
Yeah.
That's a solid
I think so. Okay, what's the third? You have third stanza?
Yeah, there's a third. She killed the Flea.
The one she killed and broke him up. They done. That's how it is.
So basically, he's like, she like just rejected him because since she killed the Flea, she's just saying we're not about to have sex. I'm not about to have sex. No, they didn't.
He's trying to pursue it.
He's trying to persuade.
Oh, so then he basically trying to get it. She not giving the cookies, so he might as well just leave her alone. Like, she's a strong person. I like her. She's good. I like her. She's strong. If he wouldn't have represented to the Flea, I think they probably would have okay. And like kept persuading her. But like he should have been cool about it. Some game about it. He wasn't smart about that.
Yeah, and he also like tried telling her since she didn't want to have sex with him, he was saying like you're gonna commit a sin. Like you're gonna be sinning if you kill the Flea.
That version.
Wait, was that not the? Oh yeah.
Probably both. I think
It's definitely a mixture of both. I think it's leaning more towards like the symbolic side than the literal side.
We gotta be real. Who's out of all things in the world?
If you're desperate. Yeah, it's probably pretty desperate.
All right, give them a hand. Notice I didn't stop the video. That's an A.
Hey.
All right, what was your favorite comment you heard?
Erica was killing it most of the time. So,
Right.
I really have a favorite comment.
Favorite comment?
That's Caleb's girlfriend. I really like this discussion.
Hey, hush, hush.
Pretty good. Erica was like, we trying to smash before we die. That was my favorite.
Say you.
Alright, shout out to Preston's girlfriend right here, Erica Carter. Alright, so she was like, hey, we gonna smash, like boom boom, and then yeah, that was bad.
Right.
My favorite comment was by Sarah. She said, I like confident guys, but are sensitive to your feelings.
Favorite comment?
I like that what Laura said at the beginning. It's not right for one person to assume something is okay just because something else that can be related to it happened.
Yeah, Laura is my favorite comic about me. You know, just the two guys, that whole thing. So that's my favorite.
Favorite comment?
When they explain the significance of the purple fingernail.
Right.
When Laura said, let's have sex.
When Laura said, let's have sex.
My favorite is how they explain the flea isn't like real.
The flea equals sex. That's the best comment I got right there.
I like how they talk. God. How basically if the flea bites two people, they're connected.
We're doing a favorite comment? Yeah, the favorite comment was when they were talking about how they don't want a guy that's like too confident, but they also don't want him like to be too wimpy.
My favorite comment is Laura's first one when she was talking about how even though it happened, it doesn't mean he has the right to take her virginity.
I really liked Erica's Cuban reference and how it relates to like all of this situation and stuff that is going on. It really made sense.
Very good.
Alright, both of them just stole mine. So, I like how the flea died in vain. They said that one.
Henry, your favorite comment?
Who's that crowd there, like?
Right.
I have to say my favorite comment was how she said, how Erica said, it's like, just because I had sex with so-and-so doesn't mean I'm going to have sex with you. Which is a pretty easy concept to grasp, just because, you know, I had sex with one of my friends, don't mean you can do the same to her. It's different.
I like how they said that the flea has both of their blood in it, so that they should have sex.
Besides some interesting comments that Erica had, it was a part where the flea had multiple meanings, because we first talked about it symbolizes the bed, but no one really knows exactly what it means. It could be the bed, marriage, instead of being the death of marriage or the partners.
I mean, my favorite quote was when Erica said, well, if Shane gave him the cookie, then he should just back off, right?
Okay. Well, it's basically him focusing on a woman. She caught his attention, and she's coming off as really shy to him. Yeah, and he realizes that a lot of women do that. They appear that way to get the man's attention.
Right.
You got my attention. There's a lot more. Nice.
Go to the end for a second. And the couplet at the end, I just don't understand that. Can you explain it to me?
Couplet?
Yeah. The sun thing, the sun reference?
I think with the couplet, thus though we cannot make our son stand still, yet we will make him run. I think it's still a reference to time, like you did in the stanza before that, because you cannot stop time, which is one of his motivating comments for her having sex with him, because like she'll lose her youth soon enough. So you can't stop time, but you can move along with it, and you could possibly try to move faster than time. So.
Yeah, like Kevin said, like you can't stop the sun revolving around the earth. You can't stop the earth moving. But you know, when you're alone, sometimes it goes slower. When you're with somebody that you love, time can go faster. You have more fun, and you know where that time went, and it's like, wow, you know, we really had fun together. It was a good life. So I think that's what he meant.
All right.
Yeah, he's right behind you. Fun. No, Daniel.
Daniel wants it.
You shut up.
Daniel.
Give the ball. This is gonna be a majority of the video for all you people.
Get the ball. Get the ball, Daniel. Get the ball.
I'm just messing.
Anyway, we're all friends here.
Off topic from that, when he references talking about, I'm gonna look at each breast for 200 years, and the rest of your part for 30,000. I get what he was trying to say, as in appreciating your physical beauty, but it kind of gets confusing. Like, I'm gonna appreciate your ear for the next 30,000 years, or your finger, or your toes, or your nose. I know she's hot, but make more sense.
Oh yeah, bring that over here.
Hey, kids.
No, I know. Well, I believe here that he's trying to say that most men prefer the eyes, the boobs, butt, legs, or the abs. So he's not going to say the ear or the thumb.
I don't care about the eyes. Fantastic ears sometimes.
Yeah.
Baby, give me your ears right quick.
I'm lost because during the whole poem, he doesn't describe what the girl looks like.
Yep.
But he tells how her features are so great that he wants to admire them for so long. But he doesn't tell us on like her. Yeah, size. Right, guys? Right?
Those three sizes.
Describe the beauty.
What is it?
Describe the beauty. Describe the beauty.
He gave 3 sizes.
66.
Wait, I had something.
6'9".
Give it to Elijah.
I think the reason why he does that is because he wants each and every one of us to create our own mental image of the perfect female. So, like, for me, that would be...
We're good. We don't really
We don't really need to know. It's all good. It's all good.
No, you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear.
My favorite comment was when Nick said, like, when you're with someone, time can go by faster, and when you're not with anyone, time goes by so slow.
Favorite comment?
Thanks. Somebody said, kind of towards the beginning, that like they're just like observing in the poem that like her personality like doesn't even faze him, and that he's in love like with the outside.
I liked when Kevin related love to time and how it's like it can be ending.
Oh, I don't know what to say, but the time is slow, but like when you with someone who in love, then time is going fast. Yeah, when you're with someone, life goes by faster, and when you're not, it goes by slower.
I liked when Nick said her personality doesn't really matter for him, and he just likes her appearance.
got the 4.
Very good.
What? I like Connor's comment when he was like, women act shy when they try to get me the guy or whatever, which is sometimes true, but then again, in other people's cases, it's not.